You know, let's go on a bonus round with this. Let's make. Let's see here. Yeah, let's make this. Let's make this interaction happen. So when you hover over anywhere in the blog post link, you have a second piece of content show up and then an arrow. Ooh, and the arrow goes away on hover. So it meow. So it comes in here. Meow. Okay, remember when you're doing interactions, make sound effects. It makes everything much better. All right. Akut, yes, DM it over Twitter, please. Meow. All right, so let's do this. All right. So how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we do this? Okay. Jared, you're goated. Goated? Is that greatest of all time? Is that what that means? Again, I'm getting old. Hello. But here's how old I am. I made a webpage on Webflow. HowoldaMI.com. Or no, not .com. HowoldaMI.webflow.io. Just to remind me. And I added that meme background. So there's all these internet meme terms, lingo, or whatever, and I'm like, I can't keep up. So if that's what goated means, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, back to this. I didn't know there's a goat emoji in YouTube. How am I gonna do this? I need to. Let me see here. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. Is it... Do I play on hover? Do I play with... I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out just by looking at it. Because at first I was thinking, do I add a padding bottom and just animate that? Because you can animate padding. But that doesn't make... I don't know if that makes sense. Because look at the word philosophy. So that, to me, that shows that when the philosophy gets cut off like that, it's just the text that's being pushed down. And it's being pushed down to the point where there's probably a wrapper around this text that has an overflow of hidden. And that's how it's doing that effect. Man, I thought it was going to be easy. So, okay, go like that. And then the arrow comes in, and the arrow has its own... Oh, man. Because there could be some times when a blog post is only... There it goes. That's what I'm talking about. There can be times when a blog post only has one line. What are they doing? Why is this confusing me all of a sudden? Well, let's just do something. Rather than just staring at it forever, do something. All right, so my first thing is let's remove the padding on here. Wait, should I be removing the padding? Or no, I shouldn't be removing the padding. Okay. Let me add a div block. All right, I'm just gonna freestyle right now, and just if I figure it out, then I'll explain. So we have that div block, and it's a child. Joseph is here. Can't wait to see this. Getting an element to leave during an animation in a different location than it enters is baffling me. I'm getting baffled right now. Baffling. I put the wrong text block. There it goes. So that one. Okay, so that, and then we have another text block, and this one we're gonna pull from post summary. Ugh, it's too much words. Do not like. Do not like. All right, I'll just make up a word. Space. Of course, I would do that, right? All right, so I have space there, and this is like the small text, and let's just make it no too small. We'll do 16, and we'll make this a serif. Boop. All right, and there we go. And let's push it back a little. Boop. There we go. All right, so we have that, and then we have to have some sort of arrow, and let's just put a caret for now. Nope, not that. We're just gonna put a caret, so another text block, and this one is going to be a caret, or we'll just do that. It's an arrow. It looks ugly. Deal with it. They have a div in which is relative, overflow hidden, flex down left. Okay, so yeah. In that two more divs, the top div has the text and title, and that arrow and the text which comes up. Initial state is that the bottom one is moved down, and the other one is visible. On hover, it goes up. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because there's only one. There's only and so all I have. Oh yeah. Thank you, Akut. Yeah. So what he's talking about is this word and the arrow. We're gonna call this arrow. Is in a div. And so this div block, and so what is happening is this right here, this div block is actually, let me see here. Let me set this to overflow hidden, and let me test my theory out without interactions. This is how I test out my animations before ever going into interactions. I use the styles panel and try it out right here. And so if I do this, okay. If I move this down, this other text doesn't move down. So I'm not sure that's the answer. It could be margin. Not margin. Is it margin bottom? But then margin bottom pushes everything down. Wait, how come? What? Why is everything moving? And then if I scroll up, it's only this moving. Ugh, that's confusing. Can you animate margin in interactions? I've never done that. Let's see here. So I'm going to animate margin. So let's say negative 100%. Ugh. Why did it do that? Okay, is this supposed to be pixels? Okay, we'll try pixels then. So I'm gonna go like down. So 52. Webflow's drunk. Okay, so 52, and then on hover it should go back to 0. So that's my theory. Let me go into interactions and see. Is there such thing? Mouse hover, on hover, start animation, take this div block. No, you can't. You can't. With JavaScript, yeah, the Webflow, no again. This is why I'm making my own Webflow soon. Okay. Webflow was an idea ever since, I think it was like 2007 or something like that, in Vlad's mind. So good luck, like start now. I'm not saying that like you shouldn't do it, but like start now, but don't expect to. It took him 4 tries and over 10 years to get where it is right now. So like start now, go for it. All right, so this doesn't work, so let me delete it. So what Akut is saying is this is possible to do the whole margin, negative margin animation. This is possible with JavaScript. I think it's actually possible with just CSS. Let me try this. All right, so I'm just freestyling. I am way off the actual topic. But here we go. Let me add a transition real quick for. See, you can have transitions here, CSS transitions with the margins, but not on interactions. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna add some custom code. Let's see if this works. Style. So what I want is dot card. So when I hover over card, I want to find the child of div block with the name of div block 2, and I want the margin Jake says they may be doing it with max height. Well, let's try this real quick. Margin bottom of of 0 pixels. Save and close. But the start of this should be negative 52 pixels. Bah. Wait, that's a sheep, not a goat. Well, it's kind of like a goat. Yeah, right? I don't know my animals. Boom. Got it. So what did I do? I said, look for the class name of hover. Or sorry, class name of card. When I hover on this, look inside, look for a child of card called div block 2. I mean, I can rename that, yeah. And simply change the margin bottom to 0. That's all I did with the CSS code. Oh, Jake, goats scream. Okay, I'm not going to scream. All right. And then with this div block 2, what I did was I set its starting position to be negative 52 pixels margin bottom. And I set the transition, the animation, to be 200 milliseconds for margin bottom. And so I get this. Boom. Now that I learned that, let's make the arrow animated. Okay. So I have arrow. Hold on, let me rename this. This is bugging me. This shouldn't be div block 2. This should be like category label row thing. Oh. That's a better name for it. Let me change this. Cool. Still works. Good to go. Nice. All right. So I'm going to use interactions. I'm going to use ripple effect. Can it not be done with hover state but a no animation? Yeah, so that's what I just did. It's a hover state. Yeah, the card hover, but it's with code. ACUT, by the way, pixelgeek, I suggest you GIF recording software so you can record in seconds and play frame for frame with arrow keys. Well, also, I think if you do the bottom margin with 0%, it's responsive. 100%, it'll be responsive. Okay, I'll try that later. But for now, I'm on a roll. Let's do this. All right, so we have this card, and I want to set an element trigger to it. So on mouse hover, I'm going to start animation. Just use the same timeline. We'll say card hover on. And this is when this arrow is going to move. So its initial position, its initial state is going to be, we're going to move it to the left a bit. Yeah, something like that. And then when I hover, I want this to have an ease out quart and go back to its original position. Save, and then on hover out, I'm going to duplicate this, hover out, and this arrow is only going to have one action, and it's not going to move to 0% or 0 pixels. It's going to move all the way to the right. Where is it? Can't see it. Children of this class. How come it's not? I don't know if it's working. I doubt it's working. Well, let's see here. That worked. Oh, okay, it did work. Ooh, that was weird. Oh, I have to reset where the arrow goes. Hold on. Is my... Can you see? Oh, sorry. My webcam keeps... Why does everything move down? That's weird. Anyways, okay. So I need this hover out to move it and then move back to its original position. Hold on. I need to find what the original is. Negative 65 pixels. And again, I know I'm going fast for some of you, so please don't hesitate to ask questions. I don't mind going back and explaining what I'm doing. That's the whole point of these, just to show you what's possible and then go back and show you, okay, here's step by step what's going through my head. This is why I live stream, to help you all out. All right. So what I'm doing right here is I'm telling the arrow to go move off of the page or move out of the row, and then very quickly go back to its original spot, which is negative 65 pixels. So it's all the way to the left again. But we do that in 0 seconds. So we just say move and then reset. All right. So it's moving and it's taking 0.5 seconds to move. Duration's 0.5 seconds right here. And then to reset, we tell it to do that immediately with 0 seconds. All right, so let's save and see if it works. There we go. Cool. So, yeah, that was fun. So I can just take this. Let's take this and delete, paste. Delete, paste, and lastly, I'm just replacing it. So take this, delete, paste, and there we go. Let's see how we did. Oh, I need to add the interaction to all of them. So here's a cool feature of Webflow and interactions. Instead of setting the element trigger just for that one element, I can set it to all the classes with card. Boom! I did it. Challenge X. Oh, what? What is that? What is that? Why is that? See, I'm not the goat. Not a goat. A baby goat. Does that count? I'm a baby goat, where it's like, you know, or I'm the fainting goat, where I tried, and then now I'm like,